Okay. Excellent. Now, I only need... I don't need that running. Ah, gotcha. Okay. And now I can put the chat in. Ka-clunk. Oh, that's all wrong. Oh, right, of course. I may need to adjust this slightly. Perfect. Or close enough, anyway. Nothing is ever quite perfect. At least with me. At least not in my life. Alright. Hey, how's it going? You are right on time. Alright. Well, there was no way we could get through a game like Darkside Detective without at least one case of zombies. I know you think of this game as X-Files, but I can't help think of Kolchak the Night Stalker. Personally. The chief summoned us all to the debriefing room about a Code Red citywide issue. Turns out we've been in Raccoon City all along. Who knew? I think that would be a very different game. Is everyone here? Good. There are riots all over the city, so it's all hands on deck. Well, riots? Pfft. Let the regular cops deal with it. Dooley, what happened to your arm? That means you too, McLean. Time to do some real police work. Are you sure your iffy stomach is able for it? You two stop it. Officer Murakami was wounded in the field, but he's been cleared by medical to give us a briefing on what's happening out there. Thanks, Chief. Guys, I've not seen anything like it before. Hordes of angry citizens shambling around, attacking one another and smashing up the place. It all seemed so mindless. We don't know what's causing this behavior, but we need you to go out there and stop it. Be careful out there and good luck. Do I get riot control gear? Do I get to fire a fire hose? Have I ever seen a horde of zombies that riot police try to suppress with fire hoses and beanbag shotguns? I don't think it must have happened. It has to be a thing, right? Maybe I just haven't seen enough zombie movies. Squad dismissed. My name is next to the museum, a shop downtown, and an old mafia mansion. Looks like it's going to be a busy day. How's your arm? I'll live, thanks. Perp tried to bite me, but I got away. Crazy, right? Sorry, McQueen. I know this isn't your usual kind of case, but I need everyone out on the streets for this. No problem, Chief. Happy to help. That's a good one, too. Yes. Let's see. Still gremlin damage everywhere. According to this, the entire city's in a state of panic. Arrests, hospitalizations, collateral damage, and purchases of spooky soundtracks are all up. Ah, good old Brickman. Dick Brickman here, reporting from the City Hall, where I, Dick Brickman, am slowly being approached by a hungry-looking politician. Are you up to date with the latest fashion? Trends? Old moldy clothes are in while looking alive is out. Local cat saves firemen from tree. You know, you'd think I would prepare property prices soar as previous owners return, resulting in evictions, across the city. You'd think I would prepare one-liners. You'd think I'd prepare something. McBurger reports spike in requests for brain meat. City Hall productivity levels reach record high. Well, that's good to know. Mr. Politician, all reports suggest the city is in a state of panic. Can I get a response? Same old party line. When will these politicians liven up their acts? No comment on what you saw, Detective? Okay. My first day on the job and I get to tackle a riot. How exciting! $10 says the newbie doesn't make it through the day. Hey! I'll take that bet, McKing. You'll do fine, Detective. Actually, what's your name? Fish. Fresh fish. Okay. I would have preferred Leon Kennedy on his first day, but okay, fine. I love a good riot. Nothing makes me happier than getting some baton swinging practice in. Where's Dooley? Oh. Oh, really? Oh, this is going to be a little different. Well, I mean, we could go to the old Umbrella Corp mansion. We could go over here. But the only museum that comes to mind is Parasite Eve, and that's all wrong. At least until Resident Evil 4 rips off Parasite Eve. I mean, not that the two series have an incestuous relation of ripping each other off or anything. I wouldn't imply that. Well, we could just go to Chinatown and play some Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines? I don't know. I'm gonna go to the mansion. Oh, it's on a seashore. We have reports of a break-in at the Don's old mansion. Let's check it out. Detective, the city's in chaos. Surely you've got better things to do than focus on a derelict building. We don't know who they are or why they broke in. This mansion belonged to a mafia don. For all we know, there's a hidden weapon cache in here. Given how crazy things are across the city today, whatever they want, we'd better make sure they don't get it. Is this a good use of police resources and time? No. Was it fun? Oh, yeah. He must have been doing pretty well for himself to have a beachside house with palm trees. Maybe crime does pay after all. Don't get ideas, Dooley. What's wrong with Dick Brickman? I think he would be an amazing zombie reporter. These things remind me of some of the people we've met on our cases. Are you kidding? These things remind me of some of the people that are your co-workers. I wonder where Nigel ever swam off to. Nice try, Detective, but I'm not giving up his location to a government stooge. Dooley, I helped him escape, and you're a Don't even try, Detective. My guard is up. Up. He spells up with 2 P's. You said a Don owned this place? Like a mafia Don? Yep, one of the most feared people in the countries. Al Capone. He terrorized people for all sorts of things. But we could never prove any of it. Any resemblance to persons, living or dead, is purely coincidental. What got him in the end? Tax evasion. He swerved to avoid a truck of thumbtacks, and we got him on dangerous driving charges. He died in prison, and this place has been condemned ever since. I think, if I can remember my Al Capone lore, yeah, he was gotten on tax evasion, yes. I think he was sent to a prison that had a hell of a reputation for torture, but he got, like, nice music and super nice treatment because, you know, corruption and bribery. But he was haunted by one of the people he'd killed, one of his own men, and was paranoid and terrified and constantly, yeah, for pretty much the rest of his life, I think. Unless I'm mixing my crime lords up, I think that was Al Capone. Also, I think he crushed somebody's head in a vice. Him and his long-running feud with Elliot Ness. Pretty sure that's Al Capone. It says stay out. Luckily, the law doesn't apply to us. Dooley, the law does apply to us. Just not this particular law. The question is, how do I get back to go into the other places? Oh well. To the mansion. A condemned sign. I don't see why it's condemned. Looks like a perfectly good sign to me. Well, a whole bunch of zombie arms can reach between these boards at us. The boarded windows make it hard to see much inside. This must belong to whoever it is in there. This stuff looks dangerous. I'd better power it down for now. Doesn't do anything since I removed the battery. Sure hope that didn't do something important, like keep the demons out. Sir, you can't be here. This place is condemned. Burns. That's not right. Is there somebody there? Yeah, you okay? I'd be a lot better if I wasn't trapped in here by that thing. Hold on, we'll do something. Why are zombies always green? Do people's skin normally turn green in the grave? I don't think they do. Could be wrong. I mean, I don't usually exhume people after I put them in the ground, or, forget I said anything. Oh, let's see. Don Cafuni, that's one mean-looking mobster. He was also mean acting. Do you think those two facts are related? Yeah. Well, there's also Al Capone, yeah. I might be mixing crime lords up. And there's, of course, Dillinger and all kinds of other people. What a potentially conveniently located table. Seems to be rope that holds the chandelier in place. Seems to be stuck. Geez, that dropped on somebody. It really hurt. I need to audition better extras. Stay out of this, guy. Surprisingly tame couch for a mob boss to have in his house. We're looking for a kniff. I can't open this one. I wonder what treasures are inside. Not enough to force it open, however. Various supplies, including candles. Oh, a classic! Burn the rope slowly. That liquid is so dark and stinky, I wouldn't put my hand in there for any reward. No knives, scissors, or other sharp objects. What a convenient inconvenience. Hey, how's it going, Buster? There's remains of a long-forgotten roast chicken in there. It's not edible, Dooley. Somebody half-cleaned this cup. I'm sure they won't mind me taking their sponge. You do not use steel wool to clean dishes. No! You don't use steel wool to clean dishes normally. That's weird. We could use these at Blood Wolf Camp. Somebody ruined our pots by melting marshmallows all over them. What? What? Oh, those monsters! Oh, somebody forgot. What a stink. Somebody forgot to clean the fridge when this place was condemned. Anything in there I can eat? Dooley, it's all rotten. Ah, but I'm hungry. You made things so urgent, I skipped second breakfast. Dooley's a hobbit! Ooh, I would have never suspected. Maybe only a half hobbit. He's pretty tall. Maybe crossbred with Waluigi. Yeah, that seems about right. Fine, but after this you're buying me pancakes. Let me see. Well, I have steel wool, a candle, and a battery. Blood Wolf trick. Combine a battery with steel wool to make a fire starter. Little Emily taught me that. That's plausible. I light this while it's still in my pocket. It'll burn my coat. My precious, precious coat. Precious, precious. Another Lord of the Rings reference. Ooh. Oh no, we don't bury people in the winter up here. We just store them until things thaw in the summer. Candle, go here. No, put on tape, come on. Thank you. I should be able to burn through the rope in a suitably slow and dramatic fashion. Uh-oh. It's safe to come out now. Detective, is now a good time to mention I'm allergic to fire? Roxa? Oh. Guys, I owe you big time. You know that zombie's probably just fine, right? What are you doing here? Actually, for no reason at all. We should go outside before you tell us. Thanks for saving me back there. And thanks to you guys. I'm an Inspooktor now. Since I keep finding myself at weird going-ons, I've licensed myself a franchise. Ah, you're a Ghostbuster. And there was a localized storm here last night, so I knew that meant something was happening after the events of the library. Good catch. It is! It's a spooktometer! Do you like it? It reads for spooktivity. I brought it with me to help get readings, but I got trapped inside that room and didn't get to look at the readings yet. Later, yes, but not at first. There were people here searching the place. Their accents were hard to understand, but they were looking for the Dawn. He's been dead for a while. Oh yeah, the Blood Wolves will be just fine. And there'll be a bunch of flaming flaming zombies burning down the town. Yeah, they left when they realized that. I waited a while to make sure they didn't come back, but then that thing burst out of the floor and I was trapped again. I want to ask about burst out of the floor. That's odd, the battery's missing. Huh, wow. I guess the thing must have taken the battery. Thankfully, there's a printout inside it. Give me a second while I open it up. Wow, lots of spookdrill readings. Whoever or whatever was looking for the Dawn, they weren't human. I don't think we'll find anything else here. Let's get to the next crime scene. Roxa, you should leave too. Because of the fire? Fire? Huh, there's no fire here. No, we should all leave for other non-fire reasons. Bye. Alright. Ah, no. I wish I could have taken that. I mean, I don't want to knock my detective's coat, but, let's do Chinatown. This is where you got McNugget's retirement urn. What a fun party. We spent the entire time chasing around monsters. Chasing memories, you mean. There's a stringless tennis racket in here. It's amazing. He just seems to have a sixth sense for what objects to take. Not the trash can lid today, but the racket. Looks like we're barred from here, Dooley. Ah, get it. It's a window, not a club. Never mind. It's actually painted on the building. The mayor figured it was cheaper than building and maintaining real drains. back alley mystic shops are never run by McGill-Cuddy or Sanchez, are they? Can't make out anything inside, but these flyers advertise some local businesses. The grain distribution company, Hauling Oats, the sanctuary for sensory deprived animals, Deaf Leopards, and the shop I buy my coats in, Fleece Wool Max. I thought this place had a layer of dry ice adding to the mystery, but now I see it's a crack in our exhaust pipe. Wonder if I can get some other shopping in while we're here. There's always that one letter that flickers, isn't there? Let's pause. Nah, they couldn't be. Help! I'm trapped! Get rid of them! Well, I guess we're dealing with supernatural zombies and not disease plague zombies. I mean, they could still carry the plague, but yeah, there's so many stories I'll never get to write. One of the ones I keep kind of wanting to lately is just necromancers fighting necromancers. I have this whole design for the story figured out. But yeah, basically one of them is doing the science zombies with chemicals and things, and the other one is just the magical kind of necromancer. It'd be awesome. It'd be so epic. A shop like this runs on ambience. 80% of all sales are because customers can't see what they're buying. Boy, oh boy, the stuff these people believe in, eh? What, don't give Dooley the ... Everything he believes in is perfectly reasonable, eh? Crystals used for some form of healing, I guess. Oh, this is sharp. I might use it for hurting instead. Given my current predicament, I'm starting to think none of these lucky charms work. Is that skull real? That's the skull of the previous shop owner. Her will stipulated I keep it on display at all times. That's actually kind of cool. Various books on positive livings, feng shui, and harnessing the energy of the secret hell beast to control your enemies. Wait, what? What's this? Chinese puzzle box. I can't figure out how to open it. No idea what's inside. Large trunk with a sturdy lock. It's empty inside. Monkey paws all come to life. Not feeling so lucky now. Monkey paws are never lucky. Never. Monkey paws that can still move are the unluckiest kind. Hope the riots citywide aren't all undead related. Less worry, more scurry. Get rid of them. No, you just push them into the trunk. Dreamcomer used for trapping nightmares might be useful in this nightmare. Rope is too tight. I need to loosen it somehow. Sharp edges to cut the dream catcher. It's a bit loose for a game of squash, don't you think? Careful swiping. Okay, caught them all. That's this area. Lockdown. Thank goodness you came, officers. I don't know how else I'd have escaped. You guys, they couldn't send some other cops. The whole force was busy. This is harassment. You called us. Wang? Who's Wang? My name is, Detective McQueen. Looks like we got the wrong guy. My lucky rabbit's foot, the monkey paws, the body out back, they all started moving. Body out back? I never said that. You've got no proof. Dooley, you hear him? Huh? What's happening? I tuned out. You were asking so many questions. All this started not long after my store was robbed last night. Not in my shop, you didn't. You sold them to Dooley. I couldn't have sold him something that doesn't exist. Wink? You just said wink to me. No, I didn't. Wink? Last night some goons floated in. They smashed the place up and took some entirely legal ritual components. Ritual components doesn't sound legal. Good thing for me that the evidence was stolen then. Yep, floated in a green haze. Sound like Darksiders to me. I don't think we'll find anything else here, Dooley. I'm not sure what Darksiders are doing here, but we need to get to the next crime scene. No, I'm not done exploring the... Why is the door smashed in? Looks like a break-in. Looters? Maybe, but they tend to go out for televisions, not tapestries. Let's check it out. Seems there's an Egyptian-themed display here at the moment. Hoo-wee, those Egyptians were big! Those pictures aren't to scale. I knew that. How do you know those aren't to scale? Were you in ancient Egypt? How do you know? I think our car is old enough to be an exhibition here. Oh, nice sing, Dooley. I don't like museums. They're just graveyards for old stuff. Well, he's not wrong. An impressive specimen. Seems to be something stuck in here, but it's too far for me to reach. As long as the flesh of a whole crowd in a stadium doesn't get sloughed off their bones and used to reanimate the dinosaurs, I don't want to have to fight triceratops that shoot lightning bolts. Prehistoric? Surely all history is historic. How can something happen before history? Yeah, prehistoric's always been a stupid word. After watching extensive historical footage, Twin Lakes researchers believe this beast escaped a Costa Rican theme park in the early 90s. Presumed cause of death is drowning, as his tiny arms wouldn't have been great for swimming to mainland. Wow, the team here must be at the top of their field. This is what a plastic skeleton looks like. Scientists think it may be what the human body was modeled on. Fascinating. I kind of want a joke museum that's full of things like this. It's locked. I wonder if I can open it somehow. An ape, probably. What a fine institute of learning this is. What do you think the room is anthropologizing for? There are an undead here too? What's causing all this? Urgh. Looks like some jewelry's missing. The plaque says the Gem of Osiris. Osiris, the Egyptian death god? I can't help but think that's tied to what's going on across the city. This must have been where the mummy came from. A scepter. Scepter? I don't even know. Wait, what are we talking about? I don't know how or why, but that thing must have come out of the sarcophagus. Better look for a way to lower it back in there. You'd have to be pretty sick to try swallowing that medicine, what? That sentence did not make a great deal of sense, Dooley, but that's okay. I won't hold it against you. Wonder if I can use this to dislodge whatever it ate. This must have been Tony Rex's last meal. Tony? Well, the T has to stand for something. Let's just use these priceless fossils as a makeshift fragile lockpicking kit. Of course, this is exactly how lockpicking works. This is how bird bones work. Yes, everything about this is entirely accurate. Oh, this fits there. No, really. No, look at it. That fits that. None of the others. Well, maybe this one? Oh, I see. You want it facing like this. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Well, I gotta break the rest of these fossils. A jar of pickled brains. I prefer pickled onions myself. Eye of Newt. It's an old note on the jars. Borrowing for soup. Will return ASAP. Eye of Newt is actually mustard seeds, I think. Like, a lot of the things you hear like that are actually like code from alchemists. A collection of earwax gathered from the museum's staff. It seems to be filled with wasps. Still alive! You know you can mail bees in the postal service? Legally. Used contact lenses. Urine sample. Found on site. It's stuffed full of old invoices. Contains a drawing of some jam. Some bad juju. Huh. Sorry, Pickle Brain, but I need you to take care of some undead business. Yum. You're welcome. There's a case closed pun in here somewhere, but there's just no time. Dooley, I just figured it out. The Darksiders aren't looking for something at the Dawn's house. They're looking for the Dawn. But he said he's dead, which is why they took the gem of Osiris and the ritual components. They're trying to resurrect him. Wow, Detective, what an amazing coincidence that every place the Chief sent us was tied in so tightly with what's really going on. If we had been sent to even one different location, you may have never pieced it all together. Well, it's obviously fate, right? There's no time to work out the undoubtedly small probability of things having worked out like this. We need to get to the graveyard, and fast! We can't let him return. Why'd I even deal with the mummy then? Really? I didn't know you could freeze them and thaw them. I know you could do that with cockroaches and with Canadian frogs. I assume that has to be what happens to all of our frogs too. This is Detective McQueen. We have tracked the source of all this to the graveyard, requesting backup. Scattered across the city, there's nobody liable to help you. You're on your own, Detect. Yeah, looks like it's just you and me, Dooley. McQueen and Dooley, solving crimes while looking coolly. I like you, Detective, but make our point. Wonder if we can get an overview of the situation from up here. Yeah? And where's the singer who's leading them? As long as they're just a shambling horde of undead, we're okay. But if there's a musician leading them, then we're in deep trouble. Those must be the Darksiders we heard about. They're firing at somebody inside the church. I can't make out who, though. Look, Dooley, over there. There's some bad mumbo-jumbo happening at that crypt. We better stop them from bringing the Dawn back. Alright, let's go. No doubt about it, there's zombies, alright. Looks like we're not getting in that way. Just hit him with the squad car. Hope that holds. They're far too eager a welcoming party. Maybe leaving the lights on wasn't the best way to sneak up on this place. Might need this night stick to keep the welcoming party up. Finally, clicking on the cop car gave me something. Hey bros, I need your help. I'm being confronted with dangers to both my physical self and my dogmatic views of the universe here. Somebody trapped in the church. If we don't get in and help, there'll be zombie fodder. Can't believe I'm entering a rival parish. The things I do for this job. Here's one for you, Dooley. How many cops does it take to change a light bulb? No idea, but thankfully it's working, so it's not our concern. Also, street lights fall into the city maintenance department, not the police. I thought you'd know that, detective. Oil can. I could use that to oil the wheels, but I can't quite reach it. I need something with a better grip. Nope, it's infested with termites. Not putting that in my pocket. It appears to be a box of stew. Is it warm? Dooley, you cannot eat an old box of stew. Bag full of magic 8 balls. What do they say? Ask again later. What a load of rubbish. Oh hey, I need one of those for my house. Give me a boost. I would, detective, but I put my back out at the gym this morning. We're gonna have to find another way. Water tower in a graveyard. That's odd. That's for low-budget holy water. The priest can bless it all after a heavy rain. Practical. Yep, the wheels are rusted. There's not that many options here. It's gotta be... something to get a better grip. Just beat everything with the stick. How do I get a better grip? I can't go down the manhole. I can't go up the broken railing. I can't... Finally, a positive application for police brutality. Well, your hand broke off. It doesn't seem to care. We might need another way in. Oh, I lost my nightstick, but I gained a zombie hand. Almost as good as a zombie head on a stick. Get in position. Now I squeeze this muscle and got it. Sure you don't want to keep your nightstick? Okay, Dooley, I'll go over the wall, you go through the sewers. Hopefully that way one of us can save those people and stop the Dawn from being brought back. Have I mentioned that I don't like to... No time, buddy. The city needs us. It's a great thing about being a boss. You can tell the other guy to go through the sewers. Hey, detective? Yeah? Be careful. You too, buddy. You too. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. The plot twist! We've been Dooley all along! And here we thought we were McQueen. That way's blocked off by a large grate. What secrets are you hiding, grate? When all this is done, I'm gonna launch an investigation on you. I'll call it Gate. Well, you've got the naming convention down. It's my family motto that killed my grandfather when he accidentally drove his car onto those train tracks. No Dooley ever goes backwards. No doubt this is a secret bolt hole for government informants. Is this how the government pumps dihydrogen monoxide into our homes? Monsters. Dihydrogenous monoxide. There's a few other great ones. There's one, I forget what it is. Something or other acid, and it's also just another name for water. There's a few other good ones. A TV show on urban legends. What nonsense. Hey, little guy, what are you doing down here? Watching my stories. Let me be. A gator in the sewers. Watching TV? Well, that story checks out. Enjoy, mister. Just keep an eye out for cannibals. No. No. His box holds all the power in the city. Electrical and political. No! That boat's not the only thing floating down here. Hi, Dooley. Aren't you gonna say hello? One sec there, guy. What's a clown doing down here? This isn't a circus. I give balloons to wayward kitties. Do you now? And there's cotton candy and rides and all sorts of surprises down here. Surprises? Did I mention the balloons come in all colors? And are probably full of blood. I see no harm in any of this. Good on you for making sure the lost kids aren't frightened. Thanks? As you were. You too? He's a giant spider monster, you know, Dooley. Gents, interesting sign you have there. Thanks? What are you working on? Huh? We're repairing the power lines. You notice all this flickering lights across the city recently? Yes. We're gonna fix that. That sure is great. A great excuse? Do you think I'm an idiot? I see your sign. It's an inverted I. You guys are eye masons. Refrigerate. What? No, the other one. Freeze! I meant freeze! This is why so many of my TV dinners spoil. Drop your stuff and get out of here. I'd arrest you, but I've got places to be. What are you talking about? We're just here to resist an arrest, is it? Guess we ought to listen to officer and take the rest of the day off, Therese. Sure, it'll be nice to go home to my family early for a change. Those crooks left their sinister sign behind. I wonder what nasty business they are up to. Digging a hole to the planet hidden inside our planet? Or building a lair for the lizard people who secretly rule over us? Maybe they're planning to sacrifice something to the mole men. Whatever it was, it's been thwarted. I'll confiscate this so they can't return to whatever shady business they were at. Devilish debris from a cunning foe. Him and his waha, 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 waha. You want to give credit to him, or do you want to give it to Stephen King? This gate is blocking me from going any further. If only there was a way to get past it. When life hands you lemons, squash those lemons with a hammer! Then send the lemon carcasses back to life so it knows not to mess with you again. I prefer when life hands you lemons, just shut up and eat your damn lemons. But I suppose smashing them with a hammer's good too. Looky here, Slim. We got ourselves a stray zombie. Yeah, stray. Fire a few rounds and chase it off and be thankful that we ain't got a horde to deal with. Yeah, Or would those even hurt me? Eaten alive by bugs. Nobody heard what happened to him. Painted himself into a corner. Drowned in a stack overflow. Crushed by writer's block. I think I may have seen the movie The Shadow when I was younger, but I didn't think much of it. But the radio drama is amazing. If you ever get the chance to listen to the Golden Age radio of The Shadow, it's good. It's worth listening to. There are some other ones like The Whistler and, just this and that. There were some other ones that were kind of okay, but The Shadow stood head and shoulders above the rest. We've been breached! Charge! Wait? Crikey, I do apologize. I thought you were the Hun. Come to munch on my brain for military secrets. But I can tell now you're a Yankee boy. It's in the stance, not rigid enough. Shoulders like a melting ice cream on a sunny Sunday morning. I'm gonna steal your shovel. Afraid I can't let you have that, old chap. I needed to bash zombie Fritz, should they try to enter my bunker. This seems obscure enough to be useful. Hands off, old boy! Those Huns outside smell dreadful. That mask is my only protection. Boots in my size. Like 'em, old chap, they're yours. Belonged to a sergeant of mine in the war. Thanks, wait a sec. These aren't normal boots. They got metal sockets in them. He had mechanical legs. Needed special shoes that would click on. That's why I have no use for 'em. How generous. That's a nice... It's poor form to comment on another man's piece, old chap. It's nice and warm. Another reason to not want to go back out there. Built it myself from plane parts after I shot down here during the Great War. I say Great War, but really it was mediocre at best. And I help you, old bean. Brigadier Reginald Smith. Smithy to my friends. Of course I have no friends. No time for friends in the army, eh? Surely you're not still in the army. My dear chap, when you sign up for life. Blimey, I don't jolly well know. Crashed here as a young man, took a job as a grave digger as I wasn't a citizen. All happened some time ago, I should imagine. This is just a scratch. Should have seen the Hun when we were done with them. Helping with the war effort? Sounds spiffy. I still have my military kit. Let's see. Here's my mess tin, but things seem messy enough here already. A water bottle, but it's been shut up. A ground sheet. The sheet would probably be more use if it wasn't ground up. It's not looking good, old chap. I'll tell you what, take my gas mask. It's over there on the shelf. Anything to stop Fritz in his tracks. Now be careful with that. Probably still has some mustard gas caked into it. Where was this when I was hunting down those gremlins? Mustard gas is nasty stuff. Shouldn't joke about that stuff. Hope this structure is sturdy because a piece of this could prove handy. It seems to be full of rainwater. I have a feeling I'm going to be drilling a hole in this. Veins. Can't pass by them, but maybe I could find a way to get over them. Get in through that broken window. I need to get out of here before I get munched on. Scaffolding is a perfect fit. Alright. They can't get me all the way, but they could bite your legs. Oh, brains. Can't get me, but they're still blocking the door. So it's time to stop and smell the roses, though I'm far too up to smell anything. Darkside goon shot out the window, giving me a handy way in. Agent McScream, what are you doing here? What are any of us doing anywhere? Helpful as ever. I need to save whoever's trapped in the bell tower, then figure out a plan to get to the crypt and stop that ritual. Oh my gosh, this area is huge. Get back, demon bro! Oh hey, a super soaker full of holy water. Awesome! Also, I'm wet now. Gnarly! I thought you were a hollowhead. Total wipeout on my end, bro. Right, do you have a towel I can borrow? Shiny bell. Thanks! I polish it myself. Assortment of extreme sporting goods, from scuba tanks to hang gliders, and oddly, face paints. Where do you have all this? Dude, I like to extreme to the max. And you can't extreme to the max without painting your face. But the scuba tank is bust. Lost the mouthpiece. I'm gonna throw it out. Can I have it? Sure, dude, enjoy. Well. Sorry for the washout, dude. Hollowheads don't like holy water, my friend amigo. Turns them into mush burgers. Good to know. Can I have some? Fire out, dude. Happy to share the Lord's liquid. Never heard it called that before. Don't say it like that. I'm way low right now. Wasted my last wipeout on you. But you can have my dregs. But dude, it's not enough to mush a hollow. Given the circumstances, I'm happy to be topside, not drowning in the swell of undead. We need to get you out of here. If you can cause a break in the wave of undead, I can get myself out, dude. How would I do that? Listen to the surfer. Listen like a surfer, listen to the sea. Maybe you should listen to the dead. Okay, that might work. Good idea. Broseph? What? Nah, I was in California for years. No such... Of course, admittedly, I was in the Mojave Desert, so, you know, Death Valley and all that. Didn't spend much time on the shores. Now, when I was in Virginia, I was at the beach. Grew up right along it. I was meant to be going to an extreme sports holiday, but I stayed to bless some babies. Bro, I will not make that mistake again. Hey, there are holy babies. Well, let's just throw those at zombies. Should work too, right? Sayonara, dude. You okay? Me innards. Oh, you've been shot. Been shot, son, right in the gut. So it was you and McScream the goons were shooting at. That it were, son. Burning up from the inside out, I am. Darkside bullets is not like yours, with them being full of cursed components, as it were. What can I do to help? Can I remove the bullets? Cannot be removed normally, son. I need some purified water to wash the badness out. There you go. Use this to wash out your wound. Ah, much better. Thank you, son. Much better. Ready to fight the forces of evil once more. Knew I was right about you. Good egg, this one. Censer full of old, caked-in, moldy-smelling incense. We'll take it. blocky dog's calendar. Pens, letter opener, reading glasses with the lenses popped out. I choose the letter opener. Well, it's a cross-shaped and it's stabby, so there you go. Oh dear, no, I was much too young back then. The beard came and developed entirely while in Alaska. Actually, I've been in Alaska. I've been Alaskan since long before I was capable of growing facial hair. So, you know. It has the core religious texts from all major faiths and a note saying, just in case. I wish I had a nice chair like this back in my office. I couldn't confiscate this with a case, could I? No. Could I, though? No. Well, if it has every major faith, does that include the Kabbalah? I mean, a few golems would do wonders against zombies. Seriously, golems greater than zombie. The heavy-duty shredder. You could probably even tear up clothes. Good to know. I spoke with Ghoulie. Does he still fester at the pits of agony? He's recovering now. Only if you consider getting better to be recovering. Should I investigate the area or decide what to do next? As must we all. That should hold up as a replacement breathing apparatus for a few minutes at least. Some makeshift scuba gear should hold up for a short use. Want a knife? What am I missing? What am I missing? Knife the block dog. No. Sounds like they're arguing. If only I could understand them. Oh, you understand them just fine. Gotta find a way to understand those monsters. To listen to them. Can you understand the zombies? No. Could never speak to the dead myself. Neither a necromancer nor a cryptic speaker be. Sure, that was something you Darksiders could do. That, son, is what you call racism. You can speak cryptic. Oh, wait, there it goes. Oh! Sometime later. Oh, that's easier than I thought. Everything is easy for the ignorant. Alright, let's find out what those zombies are saying. Your brain's my good brain, so I learned to speak zombie from McScream. They seem to be angry and confused. If I could disguise myself as one of them, I think I could unionize them and lead them away from the church. I need to find a way to make myself look and smell less alive. Face paints, please. I can do that. 110%, bro. Now I need to smell less alive. Such as, yep. I could use it to mask my lovely living smell. I'm gonna get shot by Dooley. I smell dead, my skin is gray, my clothes are too new. Oh no, not my coat! How could you? How could you do such a thing? Brains. Brains. Brains? Brains. Okay, they've agreed to unionize under my leadership. Time to go talk to the people who brought them back. Oh, me, it's a zombie horde. Run, Slim! Yeah, run. They stole a good, solid car. Whoa, but tied anything this crashed into. Well. Stop right there! Too late, Broadsider. I live. I'll corpse zone. He is no zombie, he is a human, you fools! Haynes? Oh no. Destroy him! So this is how it ends. Not with a bang, but with me whimpering. I think it's about to give. Good old Dooley. Dooley, he's trapped under the rubble with all those zombies. I need to save him. Priest said that holy water turned them to mush, but where will I find enough of it? This must be the ritual paint taken from Wang. He uses them to paint those markings and summon Corpse Zone's soul into Dawn's body. Well, I don't understand why a floating being needs a ladder to paint the walls, but I'm glad they do. This could make a possible walkway. Statue of Saint Monica, patron saint of being trapped in spooky crypts with bad guys. To drop this before running off. The water tower. Driving the car into the water tower would give me enough water, but it's not holy. Plus Dooley would drown too. I need to fix those problems first. Put this on, buddy. Okay. I took care of the very small undead horde. Come. Bro, you for real, bro? I've gotten all the undead into the sewers and need to flush them out fast. I've been waiting to be asked to churn out that much god juice, like literally forever. You have a distinct way of talking about your faith. What can I say, bro? The Lord is my surf guy. We hang tight and hang often. And I want to bring the whole world out on the waves with us. And we, the Lord and I, take safety mucho serioso. Take this life ring with you in case you get caught up in the flood. A flood to wash the sinners away. Super biblical, bro. Super biblical. Dude, bro, I'm gonna go do my thing, bro. May the big G be on your side. Oh. It literally is a life preserver. Cool. Trapped below the crypt. Dooley is trapped there with them. And son, What is it that has you talking to me then? You asked to rescue your stage. Up to it! Just being pleasant, talking to everyone. No, all that zombie talk earlier tired me out. I must rest my eyes. Really, I need you. Useless. These flowers do smell nice from over here. Bro, I'm all over this. Go do your thing. You might not want to be on top of this tower. You know what? Never mind. Okay, Dooley is ready. I'm ready. You ready up there? Cowabunga! He's gonna surf. He's gonna surf the tower crashing down somehow. I'll take that as a yes. He's got a hang glider. He'll be okay. Best of luck, dude. I'm off to vacay. Called it. Pedals locked in place. The car's good to go. Hope my aim is true. It'd be embarrassing if it missed. No, the tower falls the wrong way. Not preacher, priest. Get your terms right. That was a priest. A preacher would be Protestant. Hey, Dooley, you okay there, buddy? Feel a little wet behind the ears, but I'm okay. Glad to hear it. Uh-oh, holy water doesn't work on this guy. You took my minions. I'll have to create new ones, starting with your friend. Hold on, Dooley. Damn it, it's the only way I can send the Dawn back to the Darkside. To copy the ritual markings on this ring and turn it into a makeshift portal. Okay, that's kind of clever, actually. Quickly, a makeshift portal. Let's see. Improvised portals ready for use. Surprise! No! Got him. Enjoy your exile back to Darkside. You okay, Dooley? I'll live. And I was worried about you there for a minute, buddy. Let's get you out of those sewers. Oh, now then. Now then. We has arrested the rest of his accomplices and locked them away. This uncooperated to reduce his sentence. Now this one cooperated, I see. Reverse the ritual side effect and raise the dead on your city. Should be that all the undead is back to their plain old dead now. Okay, yeah, you're right. Could be a pastor too. Sorry, there's a half dozen different terms, but, you know, you gotta keep them straight. Or not, I suppose. Good, because I have no idea how I was gonna fix that. That was crazy dangerous magic, guy. I was young and innocent, easily misled? It happened half an hour ago. I've grown a lot in that time. I'm a new man, ready for parole, I'd say. Anyway, we owe you for this, Brightsiders. You're welcome. I'd say any time, but let's make sure this never happens again, okay? Absolutely. Let's get to processing this lot, eh, Agent? Sometime later. Are we lucky and what's his name with the fabulous hair got bit? Nope. He got a prize. Dick Brickman here with Detective McKing, who just received a medal for stopping the riots across the city. Can you tell me, Dick Brickman, and them viewers of Dick Brickman, what happened, Detective? There were riots across the city, and now there aren't. Proprietor of Mystic Knick-Knack Shop arrested while disposing of body. Claims police made him do it by discovering he was hiding it in the first place. Light on the details there, Detective. Your wife is the mayor. Is that a conflict of interest? Old Don's mansion burned down. Police say... No, it didn't. New detective survives riots on first day. Which is newsworthy, apparently. Nope. There you have it, friends. Mayor claims she didn't run from city during riots. No conflicts and won fancy medals. She just heard the phone ringing in a nearby state. Congratulations on the detective. Graveyard has 2-for-1 something. After all that, I can't believe he got a medal instead of you, Detective. They're saying that the water tower bust a few days prior and got tainted by dead bodies before leaking into the reservoir, giving everyone temporary madness. At least we know what happened. You're a hero, Detective. Thanks, buddy. That means a lot. Oh. That was a pretty cool trick. So we have 3 more cases to dig into starting tomorrow. Bonus cases. Who knows how long or short they are or of what quality they have. Perhaps the best cases were put in the main game and these were the ones that they voted off the island. Or perhaps these are 3 amazing ones that they just thought were too amazing for the main story. Who knows? Looks like the Loch Ness Monster was adopted into the 13 of 60. That's quite a bold promise there. Anyway, the Blood Wolves. Oh, hey, look at that. Are those group forming another team? Another team of special investigators? Probably not, considering one of them's a conductor. John Romero, Brenda Romero, computer games. Whoever installed Space Quest 5 on Dave's computer as a kid. Lots of special thanks. The 80s and the 90s. The inventor of comfy underpants. No pixels were harmed in the making of this game. Some wrists were carpal tunneled, however. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental. Even the guy who you're pretty sure you met on that budget cruise that one time. Any photos you have with him are probably fictional and should be burned. For posterity. The government wants you to know this is a work of fiction, especially stuff about the ghosts and all that. I can't keep up with that. The unauthorized reproduction of all or any part of this product and the unauthorized use of registered trademarks constitutes criminal offenses, but you'd probably get away with it anyway. Spooky doorway. Bonus time is tomorrow. I'm basking in the glow of this moon and having completed the game. Oh, hey, look, he's still hang gliding. Darkside Detective will return if we sell enough copies. I think I saw something about a Darkside Detective 2 in production. So, something to look forward to. Maybe we'll meet actual aliens and actual government conspiracies. Who knows? Bonus cases unlocked. Tomorrow we've got Buy Hard, Poltergeist, and Bates Motel, and I don't know how many of those we'll get through. We shall see. But until then, until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Bye. Oh, geez, yeah, we should play as Detective McScream We should play as the Darksiders for a case. That would be awesome. Anyway, bye.